Welcome back to the channel. Today we are tackling a classic problem in the dynamic programming series, the shortest common supersequence. This is a problem that frequently appears in coding interviews and competitive programming contests. Before we solve the problem, let's understand the terminology. A supersequence of a string is simply a new string that contains the original string as a subsequence. This means all the characters of the original string must appear in the new one in the exact same relative order. Interleaving is allowed, but reordering is not. Here is our goal. We are given two input strings. We need to find the length of the shortest possible string that contains both input strings as subsequences. While we could just join the two strings together to get a valid supersequence, that wouldn't be the shortest one. We want to minimize the length. Let's look at an example. If we have string A as AGGTAB and string B as GXTXAYB, we want to merge them. The shortest result is AGGTXAYB, which has a length of 9. Notice how the common letters are reused to save space. Here is the key intuition. To make the supersequence as short as possible, we should not repeat characters that appear in both strings in the same relative order. Effectively, we want to find the longest common subsequence, or LCS, and count those characters exactly once. The formula for the total length becomes the sum of the two string lengths minus the length of their LCS. Let's visualize this connection. With geek and eek, the longest common subsequence is E, K, E. When we build the supersequence, these three characters act as anchor points. We only need to insert the remaining unique characters around them. Our algorithm has three main steps. First, we compute the standard LCS table using dynamic programming. Second, we backtrack from the bottom right corner of the table. Third, we construct the string. If characters match, we include them once. If they differ, we pick the character that corresponds to the direction of the LCS path, effectively picking the character that contributes to the supersequence but not the common part. Here is the backtrack logic on a small table. When we are at a cell, if the characters match, that's part of our common subsequence. We add it and move diagonally. If they don't match, we move towards the neighbor with the larger LCS value, and we add the character from the row or column we are leaving behind to our result. In code, this looks like a standard LCS implementation. We initialize a DP table of size m plus 1 by n plus 1. We fill it using the nested loops. The value at any cell I, j represents the length of the LCS for those prefixes. After filling the table, the reconstruction phase, which is not fully shown here, would loop backwards to build the string. The time complexity is big O of m times n because we must fill every cell in the table. The space complexity is also big O of m times n because we need to store the entire table to perform the backtrack step to print the actual string. If we only needed the length, we could optimize the space to big O of min m or n. To wrap up, the shortest common supersequence problem is essentially an extension of the longest common subsequence problem. By maximizing the overlap between the two strings, which is the LCS, we minimize the total length of the resulting supersequence. Mastering LCS gives you the tools to solve this problem easily.
If you like this video, hit that like button and don't forget to subscribe. Visit codelucky.com for more such useful content.